This is the Doctor, continuing the Against the Storm playthrough. In the last episode, we started the second town of the new cycle in the Scarlet Orchard. That was a lot of fun. And I know I said at the beginning of that video that I set a 2-hour timer that I just completely ignored because I am too addicted to this game. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing, but it is what it is. So, this time, I did in fact actually set a timer for 1 hour and 30 minutes because these videos seem to take 3 hours unless it's a CO mission, then it's like 4 hours. And I'm using terms very loosely and interchangeably. Just too excited by this game, too insanely excited. It's just such a great game. I can't get over it. So, unlocks. If I upgrade the monastery to Vigilant Flame to level 6, I'll get an additional cornerstone choice. That is insanely good because the right cornerstone can make and break the run. Then I just want to keep working on essential upgrades like the Lizard House, for example. And then I'll need a Harpy House at some point. Then I'm going to settle a double modifier town in the Scarlet Orchard again. It's next to the Ruined Armory and the Ominous Presence. Ominous Presence is very concerning because you gain twice the hostility each year, but every time a villager dies or leaves, hostility decreased by minus 15 points. So maybe we can do something there to manipulate hostility. Maybe this is the run where we kill a lot of villagers, huh? But speaking of killing villagers, there is an Old Abandoned Armory as well, which is a positive modifier. No villagers will die when attacking a trader. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna attack the trader. I have never attacked a trader in any game before. It's time to find out what that does. Apparently your villagers normally would die, but we're gonna find out how good that is. I assume attacking a trader must get you a lot of rewards, but at the cost of flexibility, because I'm guessing the traders don't come back, or they come back very slowly or something like that. Regardless, I'm gonna settle. We can have the 2 harpies, 4 harpies, 2 beavers, and 2 villagers, or we can have the 8 foxes. I feel like they're both good choices. Archaeology is very, very good. The foxes are really good on Scarlet Orchard due to all the archaeology events and so forth, but kind of missed the beavers and the harpies. And the foxes might be a little tricky to keep happy. Although, to be fair, the harpies are like that as well. But let's do the harpies and the beavers. I have beaver houses. I don't have the harpy houses. So we'll do that. We will bring the usual 3 new villagers. I feel like that is very strong. Wood is a pretty good choice too, especially with building costs increase. Let's bring some stone and then some extra food. Vegetables, prestige 7, higher food consumption. So we just want as much food as possible. Bring some extra eggs, why not? Actually, diverse food is probably good. We'll bring some roots. Okay, so everything is ready. Let's do this. Alright, on this screen we can see exactly how bad all the modifiers are. Wet soil, buildings require 50% more material, we know that. And parasites, all villagers have a 50% chance of eating twice as much during their break. But that's effectively a 50% increase in food consumption, right? We're gonna rob traders, that's for sure. Let's see what the mysteries are. Fog. So we need to house villagers from hostility 1 or else they'll move slower. That's important. Faint flame. Resources you sacrifice in the ancient hearth burn 40% quicker. That could be relevant. Unyielding corruption at hostility 3. The spreading corruption strikes fear into the hearts of your villagers. You cannot favor while the hearth is being corrupted. Could be annoying, but it's not the worst possible thing. Hostility 4, though, that is a problem. Every dangerous and forbidden glade discovered grants -2 global resolve. So maybe we want to do some small glades. What's our bonus? Clear skies, increase the speed at which traders arrive by 300%. We're gonna rob them. It's gonna be highway robbery. All right, we started with some reeds and 5 eggs. That's fantastic. What do we got nearby? We got a dangerous glade there, 1 to the right. We're gonna have to open at least 1 or 2 dangerous glades. But I don't hate opening some of these small glades up here. We found an archaeology in a small glade last time. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the small glades. In fact, that might be my first action. Opening some of these small glades. It is kind of annoying that the warehouse is on the other side. I'm tempted to start by chopping down this dangerous glade, chopping towards this one because it's far from the hearth. I could build a second hearth. Maybe we open some of the small glades that way. I'll put down the usual woodcutters camps right there. One down right there. Let's avoid opening glades. There's a way to set this by default at the game start. I should probably do that. We'll prioritize the woodcutters camp. And then I want to actually build a trading post like literally right away. In fact, we'll build it here. We'll move it. That should actually be the highest priority because I want to get that buff. Maybe we can just get the trader before before the storm even starts. And I just want to rob them and see what happens. Ooh, good choices. Plantation, small farm. We have harpies, humans, and beavers. So harpy is in the ancient hearth. That is great. All 3 type of villagers like coats, something to keep in mind. They all like biscuits. That makes me want to pick the small farm pretty much no matter what. This is a great start. All right. Alright, let's put 3 beavers in that one. Put a beaver, 2 harpies in this one. Alright, let's see. Trader arrives in 2 minutes 28 seconds. I'm gonna rob them. Oh my gosh, what is this game? Just highway robbery. We're gonna see. I'm sure there are some other penalties from robbing the traders, but you know, I'll move you here temporarily. Let's make a crude workstation as usual. Do I have the trade routes yet? Huh. I mean, I'm gonna rob the trader. I don't really need to sell any amber, right? Though sometimes they have, sometimes the traders have, whatchamacallit, the blueprints you want to buy, so it could still be value. Alright, I have 4 builders. Alright, we got our first cornerstone. 4 choices. Ooh. Peasant supply can normally be super good, but Sahilda's cookbook, like, that recipe could just by itself solve our food problems. Or this cornerstone. And the value we got out of that on the large seal map, or the bronze seal map, was so good. The 3 packets of provisions for every new villagers is also very powerful for a trading strategy, but they rob the traders, so I'm gonna pick the cookbook. This makes me really want to pick the small farm pretty much no matter what to grow grain. I feel like we should find some fertile soil. Let's start with that. I know we haven't confirmed it, but you're gonna get some fertile soil on this map. I think the fertile soil is average, so small farm. Well, the reason not to do it is sometimes the traders have the small farm recipe. Maybe we can rob the recipe. Oh my gosh. That would be the most incredible thing. Oh, and we should build not a forager's camp, harvester's camp. We'll build it like that. We should start making at least some bricks. Usually worth that. Some bricks and lumber. I have the large shelter now, right? The big shelter. I think it is more efficient. It can house 6 residents for 6 planks. Is that more efficient? Oh, I have to do math to figure that out. Well, we'll figure that out later. Alright, got our 3 orders. Complete 2 glade events, turning 5 packet of building materials. You do get the parts for arrivals. I like the 3 parts. Cut through to discover 3 glades and salvage a rune. That's also good. We can get the stone production, which is nice. There is stone on this map. These are both good choices. I think I'll have enough parts. So I'll pick the stone production. That could be very strong for us. Should be able to salvage a rune eventually. The one on the right is just like less reliable. The one on the left, we're going to complete 2 glade events at some point. 5 packet of building materials is really not an issue. But maybe I just want more people to win as soon as possible, you know. Stone isn't like the most critical resources, especially if I'm not super focused on trading. And this one on the right is just, who knows when we'll find a building to salvage. You know, I talked myself into the clearing glades. Okay, we can turn in 15 copper ore for a +2 copper smelting production. That is insanely good and easy because the trees drop copper. And I recall from our last play through on the Scarlet Orchard biome, we had so much copper. This is just like a freebie. Pick that, and the rewards are real good too. I mean, I don't actually want to do trade, and I'm gonna be able to get tools from the copper. So I'm gonna pick funding the expedition. The 5 free tools I'll get from this metal vein, so that's like 2 free reputation points. That is super strong. Also, I need to not burn. Okay, I did have the don't burn coal as a default selected. Don't burn the oil as a default either. Alright, let's see. Raiders, 1 minute, 25 seconds. 2 humans in here. And what should I build with the harpy? Oh, I have to figure out like the ratio. It depends on what buildings I get for the shelters. Let's just put down a small trapper's camp, because I'm gonna need one eventually. These villagers are not being very efficient about their reed gather. Well, they're being okay. Just watching their pathing. Okay, let's put a harpy in there to gather some eggs. Waiting. Don't know what consumption control to turn on just yet, so. Alright, is the trader here yet? Yes. Okay. You don't have the small farm recipe, but attack the trader. Assault. You can order the villagers to assault the merchant and take some of his wares. Beware, this has consequences. We're about to find out what consequences. Let's see. I got 25 planks, 40 grain, 40 vegetables, 10 tools, fabric, plus 2 coat production from the ancient sewing technique. That is insane. Villagers killed during this attack, 0, because we're protected by the trade route. We have gained 2 impatience points. Traders will avoid a settlement and possibly arrive minus 50% slower. Bad reputation. News of your terrible deed has spread quickly. Wealthier traders are avoiding your settlement. No merchant is currently willing to risk coming to your village. That sounds about right. But the rewards are insane. Wow. 10 tools too. We could turning funding the expedition. We got 2 impatience. That's actually a good thing this stage of the game. Wow, that was insane. I'm gonna pick the small farm here. Smelter, copper bar is valuable stuff. We have we're gonna get the copper bar production bonus, and we could win by just making all the tools. It can also make biscuits, not efficiently, but it can. Yeah. Brick oven to make pies for the recipe, right? The cookbook. I don't have any flour, but grain meal can be used to make flour. I feel like there are other ways to make flour. Brick oven, a little hard to turn down. Yeah, this run is starting to look insanely strong. Do I open the glade, like, right now? You generally want to avoid doing it too early, but... bricks is the one thing we need more of. And I don't have a more efficient brick production, right? Let me just see. Brick production. Just a crude workshop. Okay, let's make like 8 of these things. We'll put the harpy in here to work on that. Food has been more or less solved for now. Let's use consumption control to force everybody to eat the vegetables. Yes, that seems smart. I kind of want to rob more merchants at this rate. What else can I produce from all my recipes now? Copper bars really efficiently, training gear, biscuits. It's kind of tempting to produce the rain mill. Just because we can use it right away to make flour, and then we can make biscuits in the smelter. There are plenty of other ways to make pie. I show all the recipes. Let's look at flour. Show all. Ignore the flawless stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways of making flour. How many ways of making pie? Oh, only 3. Wow. The pie is clearly, the brick oven should be clearly better. All right, let's pick it. You can also make coal. 15 wood for 3 coal. That seems like a bad ratio, though. Okay, we want to get the small farm going as fast as possible. Maybe we start opening some of these small glades back there. Try to gamble and find a small farming one of these two. What happened? Can't believe robbing the merchant is so good. That was like absurdly OP. Alright, we'll open 2 small glades. Do I just want to turn this in now and see what we get? Yeah, let's do it. What's our next recipe? Cookhouse. Ah, that is not pie. Oh wait, no, I want flour. I want flour. What am I talking about? Cooperage can make coats. Everybody uses coats. That's a very, very solid thing. And then I'll be able to turn in 1 more. I might re-roll for the things. Can I still use the trade routes? Wow, I can still use the trade routes despite robbing the trader, huh? That is intriguing. Very intriguing. Let us make a makeshift post then. I have lots of fabric and planks now. Make some provisions. And then just chop away. We got plenty of bricks. Clearance season. Yeah, trader is not willing to come here. Understandable. I don't blame them. Oh, I should start thinking about housing my villagers. It's actually really important. Packet of building material is not bad. Use the fabric, which I have plenty of. Okay, I gotta do some mathematical calculations here. What's my lumber situation look like? Lumber planks, rather. I have no way of boosting plank production. So, every plank is the equivalent of 4 wood. So, a big shelter is times 24. 6 times 4 is 24 wood for 6 residents. So 4 wood per resident. This is 5 wood per resin. The big shelter is definitely slightly more efficient. Oh, awkward to put though. Probably put it one there and one here. So I gotta move the woodcutter's camp soon. And thanks to all that lumber we stole from the trader, we can do the building very easily. In fact, let's move you out of the way. Yeah, that's good because put a big shelter down like that. Then you go there. Put a big shelter down like that. And then we'll send 3 people to build. I cannot get over how good robbing that trader was. It was so good. Okay, no fertile soil. We found a rainpunk drill, there's a wing nest, and reed field. Not the most exciting. The rainpunk drill, though, could be decent to disassemble. Let's clear out some of that extra woods nearby. No fertile field. Okay. Villagers are being housed. We should put down a decoration, a park for the resolve bonus. Ooh, food is going down at an alarming rate. Now that the camps are built, I'm gonna put a human and a harpy to gather eggs. I need a favor to harpies. No fertile soil. If I remember correctly, the obelisk is pretty good to make an offering, and it counts as completing glade events. We could disassemble the ringpunk drill and then make an offering to the obelisk to, I think it's a hostility reduction. Still some eggs and roots, it's not the worst thing, but neither one of these is what I really wanted. We probably would have ended up clearing this stuff out anyway. It's fine. Okay. Resolve is a little higher. Cooperage has the wood proficiency. Might be able to get double yields from that. And the coats would be good for everyone. But next, I'm gonna open one of these dangerous glades. Oh boy, things are gonna get bad real quick. When is the trader coming back for me to rob again? I think I can fix the harpies' problems just by, like, favoring them. We need a source of stone, though. Did I really use up all my stone? No, I did not. Okay. I'm gonna assign a human to disassemble this rainpunk drill. That's probably pretty smart. Just start that now. Then otherwise, chop away at the wood. We have gathering food. And then otherwise, I just need more villagers. It's gotta be the cooperage, right? But Don't need to rush to make any of these decisions. Okay, this human's not doing anything. Well, I mean, I do need more packets of building material. Might as well sell one off to boost our reputation with the Smoldering City, but limit is like 5. Yeah, turning the clearing the glade objective is very strong. We should make more lumber. We're gonna need more at some point. Right now I have no villagers, not too much I can do about anything. I actually will have a slight resolve problem. For the harpies. Put the trade post next to the obelisk temporarily, move it out of the way. I think it's gotta be the cooperage. And I actually want to build it sooner rather than later to start thinking about making coats. Especially when the rain hits and the storm hits and I gotta put people out. I'm not selling my coal, that's for sure. Okay, I could turn in the metal veins, but I'm not gonna do that because that would increase hostility because the cleansing patience would be lower, which is bad. I don't actually know how I'm gonna deal with the harpy happiness problem. I'm gonna favor them, but I don't really have a alternate solution. Oh. Okay, we've cleared out enough space in the back here. So we need to think about clearing our way to this for a dangerous glade. I know everyone's resolve is low. Alright. Void a glade temporarily. So you cut through all that nonsense. I'm watching the harpies resolve. Alright, good enough. There we go. That should fix you. Everybody go fix the cooperage up. Okay, now I can make an offering with the oil, and I'll send one. No, I'll send a harpy to do that. Okay, we can think about making coats, and I'm gonna put beavers in here because they have a chance of doubling the yield. Then at the crude workstation, we need to continuously make more fabric. What sort of trade routes do we have? We can sell insects for 3 gold. That's a good deal. I don't know how I can turn that down. When is the trader coming? So I can rob them again. What is this game? Is this game of banditry? Okay, newcomers. How many are we getting? We can get clay and 2 copper bars or 15 vegetables. I kind of want the vegetables, but before I accept that, just more people. Let's see. Right now, every villager is contributing 6 to hostility. If I take 3, it's 18. I'll still be fine. This way, I can have a few extra workers. I want clearance water. Okay, so might build a rain collector for the clearance season just to boost the coat production. What else can we do with the villagers? Oh, I have 2 unhoused villagers. I don't want to plunk down a big shelter just yet. Might need the maybe I should build a rain collector now, and we're gonna need to boost the crude workshop despite everything. Because I don't have efficient ways of producing fabric bricks or planks. don't think the rain collector has to be close to the warehouse. We can build it like this. We got an area for the warehouse anyway. Trade route completed. I would not want to sell anything else. Okay. It's time to open the glade. Collect some storm water. Okay. Fertile soil, I love it. There is a shipwreck. That I can search the lower decks for. Ooh. How powerful must the storm surge have been to carry this shattered wreck all the way here? Perhaps in the distant path there was a sea here. Looks as if it's been lying here for centuries. Strange voices can be heard coming from the below deck. This is tricky. I don't actually have the ability to solve this event without either more pipes, hearts, or tools. I will get 6 tools, but I would be 1 tool short. What about pipes? What are our options for building pipes? I need copper bars, which I can get through a smelter pretty easily. I didn't think I need to build a smelter right away, but seems I may not have a choice here. Harvester's camp I can put over there. I can put a smelter right here. And then, of course, the fertile soil needs to be built. Ooh, there's a carpenter. Can be used to make tools. Wait, isn't that better than this? Than me building a smelter? No, but I need a smelter to make copper bars. Right. And then I gotta make parts. Interesting. Definitely want to fix up the carpenter. Abandoned cache. Is there anything? Oh, intriguing. I can get more stone. Breaking it open looks real good. No stone here, though. Okay, we're gonna need to temporarily not make any food to solve these problems and not have many woodcutters. And not have rain collecting is not nearly as important. Let's assign 1 harpy to begin by fixing this carpenter. Then I want the small farm built as fast as possible. Right there. Oh, but that's missing 2. Ooh, if I build it right here, I can capture all of it. So let's prioritize cutting down those trees right there. And since we're above the limit, might as well throw woodcutters in. Do it. I'm gonna pull the harvesters out, I think. Storm's gonna be over soon. Don't fret. And I think I do have to build a smelter for the copper bars. And I'll have everybody go help on these high priority issues. Alright, storm is over. Got a new cornerstone. It's gotta be safe haven, right? Hostility is gonna be so bad. This is the only way I even have a chance of dealing with it. Trade route. Oh, I can't sell my parts. None of this stuff is doable. When's the trader coming? Nope. Orders. I could turn some orders in. Let's see what our new orders are. Imported delivery or aid for the human clan. I mean, I have coal and I can build building materials, but I kind of want to deliver the crops and have at least 12 comfort because I'm going to be spending parts potentially. And having aid for the human clan will solve that problem. Into the wild or burn at least 12 blight rot cysts. I mean, I don't really want to be discovering glades. I am sure I will burn at least 12 blight rot cysts at some point. Rewards aren't quite as good though. So I don't have to decide that right now. Let's turn in the clearing the glades for the 4 extra people. Because I need bodies right now. I don't think I want... ranch could be good. I think the ranch, you input like plant fiber and reeds and grain to make meat. It's quite efficient. Lumber mill, we're going to have a carpenter. Tool shed, we're going to have a carpenter. None of these are good. I could save some resources to re-roll it as well. But, alright, we have a lot of extra villagers and hence things we can do. Number 1 objective. Get the small farm going. Number 2 objective. Get some extra wood chopping going. Clear this nonsense. Number 3, we gotta get the smelter built. That's actually the highest priority. So that we can make some copper bars. And let's assign 2 extra workers to rebuild that carpenter. We also need to build a small warehouse here. Next to that carpenter and the small farm. We can build it like right here. Because once I clear out the shipwreck, it should be easy enough for me to build a small hearth over here. Yes, it's all coming together. I might throw in the parts there. Like, I may not have a choice. You can't wait too long to do this. When this effect is active, hostility is increased by plus 330. That's actually enough to lower my hostility to the point where villagers will have a problem. Better turn on consumption control temporarily to undo the eating jerky. Well, we'll eat the jerky soon, when I need to. We need a house. Gotta focus on the brick production. Or the lumber production. Alright, let's... The smelter built, and we're gonna go from there. Small warehouse is right now not the priority. Well, planks. I just need to produce the planks as much as possible. Well, the carpenter... also need a bit. I mean, I need to build that as soon as I have the cloth. Okay, since copper production is critical, why do we have this little obelisk here? Better put... I know there's food to be had, but I need to get the copper going. Then... I could do this if necessary. If it ticks down to 2 minutes, I'm gonna have to spend the 9 parts. I can't let that threat linger, you know. Hostility will shoot through the roof, meaning I might have to pull some characters off the woodcutter's camp and so forth, which is fine. We have plenty of wood. And I do like this small warehouse. I feel like it's pretty important to build that right now. Because of the lumber limitation, I should just build some small shelters. You know what? This warehouse we'll deal with later. Wood is like the one resource I have a ton of, thanks to all these beavers. Alright, humans, go plant some grain. Oh yes, we're gonna have coats for everyone to wear. That will certainly help. We'll have more parts. So I'm feeling okay about spending the parts, and we just need to get the resolve issue fixed. So I think it is time to turn on the jerky. We'll get the harpies happy. I'll spend the parts. I can always dismantle the rain collector. And then we will send 2 villagers there as soon as the smithy is done. Gonna undo the plank build there. 2 humans doing work. 2 men and a harpy. Ooh, I know the resolve is bad. Shoot out one of the humans. That's just almost enough. Once I finish the houses, I think it will be enough. In the meantime, clear out some of this, like these trees to the left. Oh, the archaeology office that I'll consider building soon. Small warehouse is ready. This is perfect. And we can start building planks. Ooh, I want 5 beavers. I want a beaver in here making planks.
Yeah.
I can have...
Yeah.
Everyone else build. More reeds. Make fabric. So we should probably... some fabric. Everyone else build. Favorite the harpies. Okay, I don't think I need to favor them anymore because they're using the raincoats and stuff. I do, however, now want to get my neighborhood upgrade. Oh, if only I can make flour, I would win the game. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to re-roll this as soon as I have enough money. Not selling my parts, they're too valuable right now. When's the trader coming so I can rob? No? The game won't let me rob the trader again because it was so strong? Fair enough. I just want to rob. What's wrong with a little robbery, you know? It's, seems like an industrial town. We'll put down 4 barrels. And then we will put down some thorny... Oh, I don't have enough lumber. Which is why it's critical to get as much lumber going as possible. You know what? Let's pull a beaver in there. And we'll put a harpy there. I also have coal I can use as fuel. We gotta have as many beavers there as possible. Okay. Everybody, build. How much amber do I have? Only 4? Okay, let's put a harpy and a human into the forger's camp. Make sure our food situation is still okay. Let's avoid glades now. Have plenty of room for industrial buildings. Okay, clearance. I wanted to collect some drizzle water, if at all possible. But all my characters are very busy working. I just need more citizens. Still, the clearance water is a little too valuable. So you know what? The food situation is gonna have to wait. And I want to install a pipe here and produce like extra coats. How much more fabric do I even have? Barely any. I think I have some extra. No, I don't have. Ooh. Yeah, we've got a production chain breakdown there, but. Stormwater is also real good. Up to 30 amber, I can use a reroll soon enough. And I'm gonna pick the order to burn the blight raw cyst just because that's gonna be so much more consistent. How's our lumber situation? Better. Put these barrels behind the smelter. Clear out this stuff in the back. Back. Let's do it like that. Okay. Let's connect the pipes and turn on some of the clearance water. Then we have enough lumber to build 3 aesthetics. Let's build a chest. That seems fitting. A thorny reed. And perhaps a decorative fungus. Okay, hostility is no longer a problem. I also gain a reputation point. You get a new building. Right, I ain't gonna reroll. Never mind. I'm not getting a new building just yet. Okay. Then we can build a small hearth over there. Everyone's happy. I can favorite the harpies to gain some reputation points. That seems smart. Wood's going down, but to be expected. Running out of jerky. We need to, flour would also solve all my problems. There's a simple way of making flour. Okay, we got our neighborhood. Hostility is doing well. Ooh, we need bricks. I mean, I have enough to produce the requisite amount of bricks. Do any of these quests give me anything? No. Okay. Harvest a little food. Oh, favoriting is not going to do anything anymore. Okay, we're out of goods at this harvester camp. That is no problem because we have more reeds over there. The question is there a higher priority for these two workers? I'm gonna re-roll this. None of this is what I want. I need flour. And I have no other use for the amber. Oh, smokehouse can produce jerky if I had meat. But it's not efficient. Surely I can get a flour building next. I have to gamble again. Is there any way I can do another order soon? The metal veins could happen. Kick the copper ore out. Well, so maybe I don't reroll just yet. Brickyard would be decent potentially because bricks are a bit of a problem. I don't know that I care that much about the bricks. Scribe can produce scrolls and ale very efficiently. That would be all the services I would need. Now, for now, let's just harvest some more. Oh, actually, I'm about to go into the storm season. Let's just harvest some more reeds. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do yet. Except that I have a lot of lumber. Okay, we have a small hearth we can build. Right. Here, I'm thinking. Well, as close to the farm as possible is probably best in general. I should also think about these other glades. I mean, there's a forbidden glade over there. Might be worth going to. Small glades over there. I mean, I might pick up a camp to harvest some of this stuff too. Build it like this. Okay, we have decent supply of planks. I'm gonna put some beavers in here. Pick out 2 villagers to work on the hearth. Ooh, newcomers. I like the 2 beavers and a harpy. Ooh, and then we need to boot out some more. I think I need to boot out 1. Okay, I know what to do. We're gonna build this, and then we're gonna build some houses over here. Not beaver houses, because I can't afford it, but a big shelter. Like that. Everyone, build, build, build. Alright, this should help. Should be collecting stormwater now, which will be very good in the crude workshop of all crazy things. Okay, we will put a human in there. How close am I to turning the copper? Not that close. I'm gonna kick the 8 copper out of there, but I guess we're reasonably close. We need to build a park. Here, get ready. Beavers are now unhappy. What work can our staff do? Let's find another egg gatherer. That's good. The trader is gonna come soon. Robbie time. We can make training gear. But our main issue is we have no flour. archaeologist's office is good. Pointing us to the whatever glade has the archaeology event is very strong. Let's move some of this stuff over. Decorations to a prettier place. Oh, coats? Nope, I'm not selling my coats. Coats are too valuable. Pick that out. Can't decide what to do with my 3 free villagers. We're cutting down any. We should wait until we get the archaeology thing. Yeah. Brick oven. There really no stone anywhere? That is concerning. We need to rob the next merchant. That's how we win this game. I literally can't find anything for my villagers to do right now. Oh, everyone's hungry? That's why they're leaving? Because the consumption control... Oh my god. I can't believe... That's why everybody's unhappy. I'm glad I checked. I think they're going to start dying soon. Which, interestingly enough... Well, oh man, I messed that up pretty bad. Interesting enough, that will lower hostility. And I have 3 villagers. I literally have like nothing I could possibly do with them. I suppose I could pre-build like another big shelter or something here. That's about all I can do. I mean, it's something. I don't want the beavers to leave. Harpies can leave. And now that everybody can eat, they're not like as desperate. Oh well, bye-bye, Harpy. Yep, Harpy Craftsman has left it. That's okay. Because that lowered hostility by quite a bit. Now I can put in more. Oh, nope. Nope. I'll get 1 villager to spare. That's good. The other thing I could do is start thinking about building a blight post. Just because I am gonna need that. I don't have the parts. I should get it from the events. Oh, right! Deliver 10 packets of crops. Yes, that's easy to do. I have all that. All those wheat. That's where I should put 2 humans. Or at least 1 human. This takes clearance water. I don't know that. That's where I should spend my clearance water on. And what's the archaeologist's office look like? Pretty good. Build it like all the way over here, potentially. I don't know that I open a glade this upcoming year. Until I get the archaeology office built, yeah. So, go help build. Okay, another cornerstone. Vineyard Town. Gain +1 beaver resolve for every 70 wine produced. Not producing that. Steel pickaxes would be absolutely insane if I had any sort of stone. And then moldy grain seeds, though. Gain 3 mushrooms for every 10 grain produced. I definitely get mushrooms. What are my other orders? Build a kiln. Serving ale. I mean, neither one of these is necessarily even possible. Turning our metal veins now. That will give me an extra order. I can sell... well, 7 roots to Smoldering City. It's a type of food, but... it's okay. Well, we'll have more food soon enough. Building, and I need wood cutting. Trade route completed. Very good. Okay, archaeology office. Let's reveal the location of the closest archaeology discovery, which is this small glade. Wow, okay. I guess we're chopping our way there next. This could be a little tricky to get to. Do I have to have the office selected? Yes. Okay. Now I have 3 villagers doing nothing. Let's add 1 more to Chop Chop. Harvest some stuff there. Yeah, harvest some food. Actually, the food is probably the priority. Alright, now I can decide what I want. Tavern. Scribe, smokehouse. To be honest, none of these is super appealing. The only thing that remotely is interesting is the brickyard. Let me just pick that. And we'll solve all my brick problems. I'm just not convinced I need it, you know? I think I would rather re-roll this because this seems so bad. Wow. So much for that being so bad. Oh, Trapper's Camp. I have meat, right? Eggs. Yeah, upgrade there is good. Don't need lumber mill for sure. We literally have a carpenter. And the clothier is good. We have a way of making that. So Trapper's Camp is the only reasonable pick there. None of this is flour. Ugh. That is the problem. How much? 11 amber. Well, the trader will be here soon, and I'll just rob him. We can see what we get. We might get, like... I might sell a little bit. Also need parts. What are my... It's tempting to decline so I can re-roll. I don't know that I need the 3 mushrooms. But I know I need the, flour. If I could turn in 1 more... Okay, I can turn in 1 more, order very soon. The packet of crops is easy enough to do. Okay. So... Don't have to re-roll this. Of these, the Druid's Hut is probably the most interesting to make cheap fuel. Well, maybe not. Cellar would allow me to make pickled goods, which the beavers will eat. Jerky. Artisan is bad. We can make all of that stuff. It's objectively bad. Alchemist Hut just feels weak. Again, this is another set that I just kind of want to re-roll all of it. Okay, let's see what the merchant brings us. Let's see what the merchant brings us. I think I need to crack open his cache somehow. Alright, it's time. I'm gonna pick the moldy grain seeds here. I think I'll be okay. 3 mushrooms will help. And it is time for me to take a break. Maybe I'll play just a little more. Oh man, what am I saying? What am I even saying? Gonna boot a beaver into the woodcutter's camp. I think we have enough lumber. We need to get one builder at least doing some things. I'll play until the clearance. Yes, that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Nice, got a double yield from the makeshift post for the packet of crops. Sweet. How did I get the double yield? I don't actually understand how that worked, but... Because I don't think I upgraded this, right? No, I didn't. Zorg, buddy! You do not have a recipe for flour, but you do have flour. I have the brick oven, yeah. Wow, Zorg! Buddy! You want to give me your stuff, right? Assault. Okay. Got the bakery of all things, not that I needed that. More grain, more berries. That solves my food problem. Temporary flour, jerky, pipes. Queen's impatience went up. That's not a problem. Like, that's actually kind of good. Yes, this robbing the merchant strategy. Oh my god. What are we doing? This is a bandit camp right here. Wow. Now we have a lot of coats and stuff, but I don't want to sell any of this. Yeah, I mean, things are going well. A lot of pipes, don't I? 19 pipes, yeah. So much grain. I don't think I need to reroll this. This hut would do something. But mostly the oil. It's still pretty good. Again, let's open a glade and see what we get from that. What do we get? This is the archaeological discovery again. Just tear it down. I don't want to do that. Use some eggs and some lumber. I can excavate it. I think we want to do that for the eventual reputation. Some copper here we can have. Don't really need that. I need stone. There is this drizzlewing nest, which I can gather from the trapper's camp. Should have a lot of food there. Okay, we can turn in our packet of crops for 3 humans. Seems good. I gotta pick one of these. Druid's Hut, I think, is the best option. Don't have any way of making ale, right? Because the other ones don't do enough. None of this is flour. Ugh. Tincture can be used to make ale. I mean, I can't accept the order to use a kiln because I literally don't have any kilns. Complete 12 trade routes. Can I can actually deliver luxury goods pretty easily. I have a carpenter. Don't really want to do trade routes. The situation is complicated due to the lack of flour. I have a gazillion extra humans and stuff. Burning the Blightrot Sis is just gonna happen naturally. Can't do the serving ale. Can't even build a blight post. Situation is a little desperate.
See.
We need to open a I kind of want to open a forbidden glade and pray for luck. But if I can complete 2 more orders or gain a little more reputation, I can unlock some more recipes because there is a decent choice here. The tincture is actually a pretty decent choice. Being able to produce ale is very good if we can get a tavern going. Otherwise, what can we make? Barrels, oil, copper, pie. Copper, right. That is a way for us to make tools, and tools could be a way for us to win. So what I really need is the mine. Requires bricks that I don't have. I could delete buildings, like there are ways around this. $20 luxury goods is doable. Can't you make barrels somewhere here, right? Pretty easily, very efficiently. You can make some ale, package those up as luxury goods. That would complete this quest. And we'd get all the parts we would need. I am stuck without flour. I have some flour. Bakery. The efficiency doesn't have anything to do with flour. The brick oven versus bakery. Okay, 6 flour versus 6 flour. Okay, either way it's 6 flour. Believe we don't have stone. Oh man, I got pause now. I gotta think. This is I've got to myself. Robbing the trader is very powerful, but I don't have the flexibility now. Maybe I should have bought some stuff from the trader first and then robbed him. Because my problem now is I don't have any flexibility to just call the trader and buy the resources I need. So that seems to be the flaw of this strategy. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Until next time.